Wow! Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to episode number 2 in our Budget Boho Makeover Series. Today we are in my sister's guest room. We are going to be completely making over this space. I think the only thing that we're really keeping in here is the mattress and the bed frame because it was handed down by family. That's really the only thing in here. Otherwise, once again, we have like a pretty blank slate. We are getting a pretty late start to today. We've had a lot of things happen today. We actually shared it over on the vlog channel, so I will link that video up above for you guys if you are not following us over there, if you're not already subscribed and you missed out on all of the drama that's been going on today. But we do have a lot to get done. Like I said, we are getting a later start, so this is definitely going to turn into like a 2-day project, but we are going to start out by kind of clearing out some things, and then we have not only one wall to paint, but we're actually going to paint a stencil on this wall. And to be perfectly honest, I'm not 100% sure how the stencil is going to go because I haven't ever done that before, so we're going to do a little trial and error on this. Hopefully not too much error, but that's kind of where we're going to start out today and kind of see how smoothly we can get this to go. So without further ado, let's get into it. For this guest bedroom makeover, we have plans to keep this space very, very simple. Now that does not mean we are going to just have it be like a boring room. We are definitely going to add a lot of interest, a lot of texture, a lot of color, but we are not going to like overload this space. This is their guest bedroom, so we really want to make it really calm and peaceful for those who stay with my sister, but we also want to add some function, of course, and we don't really have a whole lot of room to do it. This is not a really large space, and so we really have to make sure that everything we are adding in is either adding a lot of interest, making the space feel larger, or adding function, and that is exactly what we are going to be doing today, and I cannot wait to share the entire process with you guys. Of course, we are going to be doing things on a budget, and I also wanted to share that we are going to be adding a $200 giveaway into this series, so I'm going to share a little bit more about the giveaway a little later on, so definitely stay tuned for that. Okay, there wasn't much to clear up, but we cleared it out. This is the stencil that we are going to be using. So originally we were just going to be painting it. We're going to be putting it on this wall over here. This paint, like we don't have any extra of this paint, and it's a flat paint, and so it just sucks up the paint as soon as it touches it. Like there's no seconds to wipe it off if you mess up. So we're like, I don't know if the paint's gonna do really well. And then I was kind of looking up some reviews on it, and it looked like people who used paint, you could just see a little bit of the bleed marks, and they want it to be really, really clean. So we're going to actually try Sharpies, but because this wall is going to be painted, like just a regular dark paint on here, we can test out on this wall, especially like back behind the bed where you're never gonna see it, and then we'll just paint over that. But that will give us an opportunity to actually like test the stencil out, test out our Sharpie idea, see if it's gonna work, and then once we get that figured out, we can start sharpieing, painting, stenciling the wall. I don't know. Bear with us. It'll be cool, hopefully. So this one and this one was done with like the regular Sharpies. These ones were done with this guy. And they look really nice. Yeah, like they're dry now.
That's definitely the way to go.
So before we get too far into the video, I did want to share all the details of the giveaway. So like I said, we are going to be giving away $200 cash to one of you guys. And as always, we want to keep these giveaways very simple and easy to enter. So all you have to do to enter is make sure that you are subscribed to this channel, or if you're not, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because this is a way for us to give back to our amazing subscribers for always supporting us. You guys make it all possible. And the second thing you need to do to enter this giveaway is make sure to leave a comment on this video as well as the other episodes in this series. So there are going to be 5 videos. The other ones are not currently up yet if you are watching this on the day that it comes out, but the other episodes will be linked down in the description box as soon as they come out. So just click on those links and make sure that you leave a comment on each of the videos, and that will make you eligible to win the giveaway. I will have all those details written down below, but definitely do not miss out on this giveaway. We are so grateful for you guys and just always want to find ways to give back to you. So this stencil ended up being such a labor of love. It just took so much time. It really wasn't difficult, but it was just like one of those tedious things. I would definitely suggest using the paint marker if you go this route, but I will link this stencil down below. I believe the shop had a lot of other stencil options, but this one was just so beautiful. It was really simple, but also gave a great statement, and it also was pretty affordable as well. So I think this is a great option if you want to add a big statement into a space, but you don't have a lot of budget to do it, or like us, you don't have a whole lot of space to work with. This is something that's going to make a big impact on your space without taking up any room at all. Alright, so I have a little section done. It is looking really good. I really love it. It's just like very tedious. Kyle has actually been going to different Walmarts trying to find more of these, and this has worked really well. That's kind of the holdup right now, is now I'm just waiting on Kyle. I think once we get to the bottom, I'm actually going to have to cut the stencil, and so because of that, I'm only doing the top, and then we will do one cut at the end. I think it's gonna be worth it, but it's a labor of love for sure. It is a new day, thank goodness, because Kyle and I were up till like 2 something in the morning finishing our beautiful accent wall. We are still going to add like an accent color, but this is honestly going to be like a main focal point of the room, and I love it so much. It took so long, but it was just so worth it. It looks so good. Definitely the paint markers were the way to go. So if you end up getting a stencil like this, definitely suggest the paint markers. They worked way better than I imagined the paint would. But we have still a lot to get done, because literally this is like the only thing that we've done for the guest room so far. So now I'm going to start painting this wall. We are actually going to paint it Hale navy, which is the same color that we have in our theater room. Kyle is actually in the living room right now starting to build one of the side tables in here, and then when I'm done with this, I'll kind of catch up with him. We do have like curtains and just lots of little things to add, so we have a lot to get done, and today is our last day. Fingers crossed we can actually show my sister and brother-in-law their brand new spaces. I cannot wait, so definitely stay tuned for the reveals. They are going to be incredible, but without further ado, let's start painting again.
Told me that it wasn't right. I knew it first.
So this color, like I said, is Benjamin Moore Hale Navy. This is the same color that we used in our theater room at our own house, and we love it so much. It's definitely a very dark navy color, but it also has some gray undertones. And I've said this to you guys before, but if you are kind of like I have been in the past, or like my sister is, where you really kind of tend to sway towards neutrals and shy away from color, I feel like color can add so much interest to your space, and it can really customize it to your own personality. But I totally get being apprehensive about adding a bunch of color on your walls, so go ahead and find whatever color you're kind of drawn to, and then make sure to go for a more neutral tone of that color. So for example, we like the color blue, but we don't want it to be like bright in your face, so we kind of toned it down by getting a dark navy, and then we also found a navy that has some neutral undertones, and that's what's going to make this color feel a bit more subtle and not so in your face. So another thing that I wanted to mention is a big reason why we painted this wall a bold color was to actually add some interest and command your focus against the stencil being right next to it. And that way the stencil just kind of fades into the back. Now it's still beautiful, but it can definitely be overwhelming because it is a bit busy. And this way the stencil is just going to be a beautiful side note that doesn't feel so overwhelming. All right, we got the wall painted. I love it. It's like totally different than what we've done in a guest bedroom. I feel like it's just very bold, but I feel like it's just going to be like kind of moody. I don't know, I love it. I think it's gonna turn out so good, especially when we add like all the accents in here. But now that that is all done, Kyle is still building. I think he's on the second. He's on the second, what is that, the side table? Yeah, so we can't show you the living room yet or any of the other rooms, so we are building it in their kids' room. They have a little boy and a little girl, so we're just scooting things off to the side and gonna build it in here. So for my sister's guest bedroom, like I said, we didn't really have a whole lot of space to play with. So that's why I ended up opting for these specific side tables, because they were really nice and wide. They were going to fill this space really beautifully, but they also are big enough to be able to double as a small dresser. Of course, not for someone who is living in that room, but if you have guests, it's going to be perfect. It's going to double for them as a dresser as well as a side table. So next I'm just adding in some custom drawer pulls that I got off of Amazon. Again, I will have them linked down below, but there are so many to choose from. These are such a great way to make any item look custom, and they also help make your items feel way more high-end and just kind of help bring your personality into that space a little bit more. All right, now that we have all the furniture built and the bedroom is painted, Kyle's gathering some of his tools because it is time to work on the curtain rod. And I also have this lamp. I shared it in a recent vlog, but I actually found this lamp, how cool is it, at Goodwill. So I was super excited. I don't think I'm gonna keep this actual color, but I think I'm just going to kind of tape off up here and spray paint it, just like a off-white kind of. And then I think it's gonna pop against that dark blue wall. Kyle's gonna cut curtain pipe. We'll spray paint that, get that drying, spray paint the lamp. Is it literally just like kind of starting to style out the room a little?
I think that's it. Yeah, we cut this, paint this, hang the curtains, bring the furniture in, hang the picture,
put the picture in.
Style, done. It's like 85% done. It doesn't seem like it, but most of the work is done.
I do not want to drop this, guy, so I'm gonna put the camera down and carry this out. We have been sharing these DIY curtain rods for a couple of years now, and I've seen so many of you guys use them in your own home and send me pictures. Now, we originally started doing this because one, I really love the look. I think it looked really, really great. But two, it is also very budget friendly. Now, we were unhappily surprised when we went to the store this time, and the steel pipes that we typically get had like tripled in price, just like everything else. So we were still wanting to go this route, but we had to kind of be creative and find a little bit different way to do it. So at Home Depot, we ended up finding this conduit. I think we ended up going for the 3/4 inch, and you still want to make sure that it is metal. That's what's going to make it look really substantial and also feel sturdy and not sag in the middle. But the steel pipes that we have been using in the past were about $40 at this point, and these metal conduit pipes were about $12. So such a huge savings there. I definitely wanted to pass that on to you guys, but all we are doing is just cutting down the pipe and then spray painting it with a matte black, and then we're going to take some 2-inch strips of leather and we are going to cut those down to size, and then we just drill a wood screw partway in, and this is what will act as the bracket to hold up the pipe. All right, we are back outside because we were really hoping to use that Joshua tree picture. That was actually supposed to go in your office when I removed it.
It was in my office for a while.
Oh yeah, it was for a little bit.
Yeah.
This was actually the original piece that I was planning to use in the guest room here. And then we changed our mind, decided to try out the Joshua tree picture. That one didn't fit well. So this is the one that works really well in the space. However, I got this a really long time ago and it's just been like sitting around in our house. And I'll show you it up close, but it actually has a big crack on the glass, unfortunately. So we are going to have to take the entire glass piece out and just have it be as it is. So Kyle has his handy dandy hammer. We're gonna go ahead and smash it out.
She does look pretty good.
Yeah, I like it way better without the glass. It's not shiny.
Yeah.
Ooh, and this is like cardboard too, so that's nice. I like it.
There we go. Problem solved.
Of course, you guys know I'm going to use Velcro command strips anywhere I can. Anytime you have a piece of art that you want to put on the wall that's not super heavy, these work so incredibly well, and whether you're renting or you own your home, it just makes things a lot easier to hang up and of course easier to take down because it's not going to leave any holes or damage your walls at all. So definitely one of my simple must-haves when it comes to makeovers.
Favorite part.
Okay. Please. Don't do this today. But how much do you have? Kai, don't do this today. It's the last day. Don't do it.
The desperation in your voice. Kai, don't do this today.
You're such a drool.
I'm not even doing it. I said I was ready.
Well, let's do it. Or do you think that's good? Now you have to go like this.
Did it work?
So we filmed this series kind of out of order. We filmed the master bedroom first, followed by the living room and the pantry, and then we ended up filming episodes 1 and 2, which are the patio, and today's video, which is the guest bedroom. So even though this is only episode 2 for you guys, this was day 7 of filming. We had to have fun with everything because we were so tired at this point. So we definitely had to keep things kind of light and fun. All right, we are about ready to hang up the curtains, but the curtains are all like wrinkled. So I'm gonna show you a trick. I actually learned this from my sisters. So if you just toss something that's wrinkled, especially like linens like this, into your dryer with a couple pieces of ice cubes, you can actually like not have to wash them and they will come out like totally de-wrinkled. My biggest tip for curtains is to make sure to get floor to ceiling curtains. It is going to make the biggest difference in your room. It's going to add so much height to your room, and curtains really do a lot of work. Like, these are not technically going to be functioning curtains just because I don't think my sister's going to be opening and closing them a lot. They do have their blinds, which do serve that purpose, but these curtains are going to soften the room, and they're also going to bring your eye all the way up to the ceiling and make the space feel so much taller than it is. Adding a mirror can really fill a space without overloading it and making it feel busy. It also is great at bouncing light around, which can make a room feel larger and brighter than it is. And of course, it can add function. So I really do love finding ways to add mirrors into rooms. And this one I loved. It's so beautiful and it looks way more expensive than it was. I actually found it at Walmart for around $60 and it's amazing. I will have this link down below along with everything else that we used in today's makeover. So anything that you're looking for, I will have it linked down below, and then also over on my Like to Know It page, and anything from Amazon will be saved in our Amazon favorites. So lots of places to check it out if there's anything that you saw today that you loved and want to add into your own home.
Nothing I can do, no. When I'm with you, I lose myself. I feel good, oh yeah. I don't know why. It's like a charge around us that just feels right. Can't get my head around it. I can never hit the brakes. Every time you touch me, babe. my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space.
All right, you guys have to let me know what you think of this space. I absolutely love it. I love how simple everything is. We definitely did not go heavy on the decor and everything, but instead we really let the accent color and the stencil and all of the textures that we added in, like the bedding and the few decor items, really make the impact for us. There are so many details in this room and it's still so simple and peaceful. Let me know if you guys like this bold bedroom. I feel like this is totally different than what we've done in the past, but we really enjoyed kind of challenging ourselves with this space and doing something totally different than we've done before. And you guys have to stay tuned for episode 5. That's going to be my sister's master bedroom. We did something completely different in that space, and you'll have to let us know which room ends up being your favorite style. If it's going to be this room that has like a more bold feel, or episode 5, which is the master bedroom, and that's going to be like super peaceful and calm and just relaxing. Whenever you guys watch that video, comment down below and let me know which style was your personal favorite. And stay tuned because in just a minute, you're going to see my sister and brother-in-law's reaction to this space and see how they like the space themselves. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. We shared in a recent vlog over on our vlog channel that we do these makeovers completely for free. My sister and brother-in-law paid nothing for this. We go ahead and supply everything. And the way we're able to do that is by sharing these videos with you guys. So you guys truly make this possible and we just could not be more grateful for you. If you found this video helpful or interesting, please share it with your friends. You guys have no idea how much that means to us and how much that helps us out. And of course, if you are not subscribed down below, be sure to hit that subscribe button and join the family so you don't miss out on the rest of this series or any of the future videos that we share on our channel. I hope you guys have the most amazing day, and I will see you right back here in a few days for episode 3. Alright, the guest bedroom is complete and my sister and brother-in-law are about to arrive, so we're about to reveal it to them. I hope they love it because we could not be happier with it. So close your eyes. And open up.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
That's way different.
Wow.
Wow.
This is beautiful.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So calm in here.
But-
I love it. And I
Yeah.
actually like that it's different from
your
our
bedroom, yeah.
and living room. Like,
It's like a totally
it's
different
not a
space.
different, but it's
But
so
equally as nice.
calming in here.
Yeah.
I like this a lot.
That is
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
impressive.
That is just like pops.
Yeah, we've never done that, but it turned
Yeah.
out really
so this
cool.
is like the original white wall. It's not a different.
Right.
Yeah, it's so
That
cool.
is so cool.
Well, I'm glad
so
you guys
awesome.
like it.
Mom calls this her room and
Yeah.
stuff. She's like, I can't wait to see what my room will look like.
Yeah, no, this gets a lot of use.